We're going to keep working on logic today, but instead of some sort of geometric proof, we are going to do Sudokus. How many of you have never done these? Oh, good. Oh. Well, luckily, the first 6 are easy. Well, by easy, I mean the computer told me they were easy. I haven't done them yet. So, yeah, turn to the page that has difficulty 1, and you can tell the name of the number of the Sudoku, whatever number it starts with, that's the level of difficulty. So write your name on the side that says difficulty 1, and if you turn it over, one of the columns is a difficulty 2, and the other is a 3. So, Sudokus are very, very logical, however you'd say that. And the hard ones include a lot of logic. You have to do logic 4 or 5 or 6 steps ahead in order to figure out a particular square. And none of the ones I gave you, I assume, are going to do that. So, if you look at the puzzle, we'll just do part of the first one together. So, Sudoku puzzles have one solution. And you can see that all of those numbers are kind of divided into 9 squares. So we have a square here, and we have 9 of those. Which means there are 9 numbers in every column, and there are 9 numbers in every row. And the puzzle is very simple. It's asking you to fill in all of the numbers. Every 3 by 3 square contains all of the digits 1 through 9. Every column contains all of the digits 1 through 9. Every row contains all of the digits 1 through 9. And in theory, you should never mess up a Sudoku puzzle because you never write a number down until you're sure that it works. That's the easy part. And that it's the only number that works. And that's the tough part. Because a lot of people say, oh, there's no 5 there, so that's a 5. But a 5 could possibly go somewhere else. So if we look at this, let's pick, there are lots of strategies, and the best way to figure these out is just to try. So I'm going to pick a row or column or square that's pretty full. That's a good place to start usually. So let's look at that row. What numbers do not appear in that row? 3 is there. 8 and 9. So somewhere in that row there needs to be an 8 and a 9, and there are only 2 spaces left. So can we put an 8 here? Should I put it there? Well, hold on. You guys, you're thinking ahead. Could I put an 8 there? Is there anything... Shh, we'll get to that. So some people haven't done this yet. So there's no 8 in this column. So an 8 could go there. But there's also no 8 in that column. So an 8 could go there. So should I just guess? Okay, that was a terrible question. So now I'm going to look at 9. Could a 9 go here? No, so the 9 must be there, and if the 9 goes there, then an 8 would go there. Okay, so never put a number there unless you're sure both that it fits and it's the only one that fits. If you follow those 2 rules, you'll never make a mistake. Now, having said that, you're probably going to make mistakes. Okay, so let's look at, I don't know, we'll look at this column. So we're missing a 2, a 6, and an 8. So if we try to figure out where the 2 goes, could a 2 go here? No. Could it go there? Yes. Could it go there? No, because there's a 2 right there. So that would be a 2. We have 3, 4, 5, 6. Could a 6 go here? No. Why not? This box right here already contains a 6. And that 3 by 3 grid can only have a single 6. So the 6 must go here, which means the 8 goes there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5. So let's look. Let's do a box. Look at this box here. What numbers are missing in that box? 2, 2, 3, 6, and 7. So let's start with 2. Can we figure out where the 2 goes? In the middle column. So one of these has to be a 2, but I don't know which one yet. And when they get more difficult, sometimes you have to say, okay, that can't be a 2. So, which means if you look here, there's no 2 there. So a 2 would have to go here, 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 which means, anyway, and then you look and say, well, these can't be a 2, and this can't be a 2, so that could be a 2, and that could be a 2. So I now know where the 2 goes. And this is really advanced thinking, but do you see what I did? Let me do that again. Because when they get more difficult, you have to do stuff like this. So I know a 2 goes either there or there. Okay? But if I look over on the right column, that is not a 2. That is not a 2, and that is not a 2, which means a 2 is either here or here. Also, a 2 is here, here, or here. So where does the 2 go in the box I'm looking for? It's got to go in the middle. Because this row has to have a 2, and it can't be over there. So that would be a 2. Now, I wouldn't expect you to be able to do that yet. And sometimes when they get really tough, you're looking 4, 5, 6 steps ahead to figure out a single square. We only looked a couple steps ahead there. Okay, so what about a 3? Why? So there's already a 3 in this row, and there's already a 3 in that column, so the 3 would go here. 4, 5, 6. Where does the 6 go? 6 has to go there because of this 6, and we're missing a 7. Okay? So, do you guys kind of got the hang of that? No, and I fully suspect that you're going to screw up at some point. So, I want you to work till the end of class. If you mess up, that's fine. If you get to a point and you have 2 2s in a column, don't try to figure out where your mistake is. Just move on. Cross it off and move on. So I don't expect you to do them all. But work through this, and then I want you to do a couple at home. So depending on how fast you go, you'll finish a different amount. It'll just kind of be up to you. Okay? Get to work.